Perceiving the unseen. It all starts with how we experience the world. For most of us, reality is filtered through five senses, but for some, those filters are unlocked. Take tetrachromacy. Most humans have three types of cone cells in our eyes, which allows us to perceive about 1 million different colors. But a rare genetic mutation found almost exclusively in women gives them a fourth cone cell. This isn't a small immaterial difference. It expands their perception to an estimated 99 million colors. That's almost 100 times more. The artist Conchetta Antico is a confirmed tetrachromat. She describes a simple pebble not as gray, but as a vibrant rainbow of shimmering colors that the rest of us are completely blind to. For her, the world is a masterpiece of hidden light. And then there is the brain that doesn't just see more, it connects everything. This is the reality for the 4% of people with synesthesia. It's a neurological condition where the senses get cross-wired. For them, hearing a specific musical note might trigger the color blue, or tasting a strawberry might feel like a smooth, round shape in their hands. Brain imaging confirms this isn't imagination. These individuals have hyperconnectivity between their sensory regions, meaning their brains are literally built differently, creating a permanently blended reality. But perhaps the most startling sensory power is one that can smell the future. Joy Milne is a woman from Scotland who noticed a strange, musky odor on her husband years before he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. She didn't think much of it until she went to a support group and realized everyone with Parkinson's had that same exact smell. Scientists at the University of Edinburgh put her to the test. They gave her t shirts worn by 12 people, six with Parkinson's and six without. She correctly identified 11 of the 12. And the one she got wrong, that person was diagnosed with Parkinson's 8 months later. Her nose was more accurate than a clinical diagnosis. The brain's hidden archives. Our powers are not just in our senses. Some of the most profound abilities are locked away in the 3 pounds of tissue between our ears. We all have memories, but for a select few, they cannot forget a single one. This is life for the people with hyperthymesia, also known as highly superior autobiographical memory. There are fewer than 100 documented cases in the world. The actress Marilu Henner is one of them. You can ask her about any day in her life, and she will tell you what she wore, the weather, and how she felt with the same clarity as if it happened yesterday. MRI scans show they have larger temporal lobes and caudate nuclei, which are parts of the brain linked to memory. This superpower comes with a heavy price. Imagine being unable to forget a single argument, a single moment of heartbreak, or a single embarrassing mistake. Every memory is always there, right at the surface. From the power to remember everything, we go to the power to feel nothing, or more specifically, no fear. Deep in the brain is a tiny almond shaped structure called the amygdala. It's your fear processing center. In a rare genetic condition called Urbach-Watha disease, the amygdala can be damaged and calcify. A famous patient known only as SM has this condition. Scientists have tried everything to scare her. They have shown her terrifying movies, put venomous spiders in front of her, and even staged a violent assault. Her response is always curiosity, but never fear. You don't exactly need a brain injury to be fearless. Consider the professional climber Alex Honnold, famously known for his documentary Free Solo, who scales 1,000-foot cliffs without ropes. An fMRI showed that when he looks at frightening images that would make a normal person's amygdala light up like a fire alarm, his stays completely silent. Through years of intense training, he has effectively learned to suppress his own fear response on command. Rewriting the rules of flesh. From the mind, we move to the body, where biology rewrites the rules of what is possible. You ever hear the story about the mother that lifted a car? That's called hysterical strength. In a life or death situation, a surge of adrenaline does not just make you feel strong, it allows your brain to bypass the normal safety limits on your muscles. It recruits every single muscle fiber to contract at once. This is a feat that would normally tear your muscles apart, but in that one moment, it gives you superhuman strength. Then there is the ability to push your body to its limits without ever feeling the consequences. A rare genetic mutation in the SCN9A gene does just that. It essentially breaks the body's pain signaling system. People with this condition do not feel pain at all. While it might sound like a dream to be Superman, it's actually incredibly dangerous. They can break a bone, walk on it for days, and not even know it, leading to severe and often life threatening injuries. Then there's Wim Hof, also known as the Iceman. He can sit in a tub of ice for hours and climb mountains in nothing but shorts, withstanding temperatures that would kill an ordinary person. He proved it was not a trick. In a university study published in PNAS, he demonstrated that by using a specific breathing technique, he could consciously control his immune system, alkalize his blood, and suppress inflammation. An ability scientists previously thought was impossible. Evolution in action. Some superpowers are not random quirks. They are a story of survival, written into the DNA of entire populations over thousands of years. Meet the Sherpas of Nepal. They live and work at altitudes where most people would quickly get sick and die from a lack of oxygen. They can do this because they have a genetic mutation in a gene called EPAS1, sometimes nicknamed the super athlete gene. It makes their bodies use oxygen far more efficiently, allowing them to perform incredible feats of endurance in the thinnest air on Earth. This is not a choice. It is evolution in action honed over 6,000 years. And deep in the waters of Southeast Asia live the Bajau people, also known as sea nomads. They spend most of their lives on the water diving for food. Over generations, they have evolved to have spleens that are 50% larger than average. The spleen acts like a biological scuba tank. When they dive, it contracts, releasing a boost of oxygen-rich blood. This adaptation allows them to stay underwater for as long as 13 minutes on a single breath. Their bodies have physically adapted to their environment, making them the modern-day Aquamen. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to see more.